Day 2 at Epic Universe, and unfortunately Minecart Madness is closed. I am actually gutted about that, but it looks like Ministry may be up today. Cross fingers. It was up yesterday, it was meant to open today, but it was up nice and early yesterday, so we're going straight to there. The queue for Ministry is absolutely insane, but we don't need to worry about that today. Avoid eye contact with everybody. 300 minutes. Right, we're going through. Let's see how long it takes. Give you a little tour of the queue for people who didn't watch the video the other day. Down the hallway to the left, so the fast track for gets its own flue. That's really cool. That's like dedicated flue. Here we go. Whee! Ow! We have our own flue, and it had more smoke than any of the others. Like a Bob Marley concert. Right, so you kind of go around the outside. Just have to ignore everybody staring at you. Lovely little office space. Love the little pictures on the walls of all the screens. It's so cool. They've done such a beautiful job with the queue line. You're coming on the full tour with me today. The full tour. This is crazy how much it skips. It really is. I kind of almost feel bad. I'm lying, I don't really. Here we go. Just keep going. Just keep going. Right. Oh my god, straight here. It's Higgledy! It's probably my favourite room actually. Like, other than the main atrium. It's beautiful in here.
That I hear. Miss Hermione Granger will be attending the trial today.
The stairway to heaven, because it's literally just on the other side of here. 10 minutes and straight into the loading dock.
Up there, 2 here.
Okay, so battle at the Ministry. Would I queue 5 hours for it? No. 4? No. 3? Maybe. It was a very screen-heavy ride. Like Epic Universe, I thought with Monsters it's incorporated the screens into physical elements, whereas this was just bigger screens, like complemented with some animatronics. And don't get me wrong, the animatronics are fantastic. The screens are like, whoever sold them the screens must be making a fortune. There was a lot of screens in there, but they were like the most high-quality screens I've ever seen, to the point where you're questioning if what you're watching on the screen is real, or if it's an actual physical set piece, or if it's an actual digital screen. So the screen's quality was incredible, fantastic, but it was just like a motion simulator. The ride system itself is very clever. It can pitch, it can drop, it looks great. But in terms of like, how did it blow me away? It didn't. Like, I was too busy looking at the screens and be like, they're good quality screens, but that's kind of the only positive that I took away from that. I wasn't really that immersed in the story. I mean, the story was told a hell of a lot better than Monsters Unchained and was wrapped up quite nicely. But I don't know, man. I'm gonna say it. I think Monsters is the better of the two rides. So many of these passes given to us. This is why we're able to fast track all the queues, and it's crazy. Like, that's the normal pass, so these act like the blue passes, which is just for every other ride, and then there's right at the back is Pass Plus, which is basically acting like I think it's a grey pass, I believe, which only allows you to skip Minecart Madness and Battle of the Ministry. The receipt I just showed you at the top is basically the equivalent of this, and we got loads of these too. Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's helpful to have, but when you've come, this is the second day now, and we came for Minecart Madness, we've come for Ministry, and we've come for Werewolf. Minecart Madness today is closed, Werewolf is closed, Ministry was just fine. But yeah, we'll get there. It's technical rehearsals, we'll get there. It's beautiful. It is a beautiful, beautiful park. Just wish they had a little bit more attractions. Just a little bit more. Not enough to do. On a quiet day, it's a one-day park. And with all the queues being a little bit crazy at the moment, we can skip wing gliders, which was closed on our first trip, so it'll be good to go and check it out and skip that queue. The race is on to ride Hiccups wing gliders before it breaks down again, because it has been going down so often. I don't know what's going on. 90-minute queue. Let's see how long it takes through fast track. I'm getting flashbacks from the other night when we were standing in this for a long time, and it was like, sorry, it's dead. It's got the awkward walk past everybody. Sorry, I've done my waiting already. Stop judging me. This goes all the way around and straight into the station. I like this. Don't worry, it's not a queue, it's just a scan your ticket bit before they let you through this little rope and go straight into the station. I enjoyed that more than Ministry. I had a smile on my face the entire time. Onboard audio, 2 double launches, animatronics, beautiful toothless animatronic. It was fun, intimate, it was smooth. The seats weren't too comfortable, but the overall experience, that's what a theme park ride should be about. You should be immersed, you should be smiling, you shouldn't be staring at screens. That was really good fun. Really, really good fun. I love that. Lovely, perfect definition of a family coaster themed to a cool IP with cool onboard audio. I love it. 55 minutes for Fyre Drill, but we're going to use our fast track to skip this one as well because we haven't done it, so we need to check it off the list. We're going a different way this time. Now, last time for Hiccups, we were on in 5 minutes, so this one's a shorter queue than what Hiccups was, so hopefully we should be on very, very quickly indeed. I love how even in the express pass queues for a lot of these rides, you're still seeing a lot of the theming. I love that. Oh god, yeah, we're just walking straight on this thing. This looks fun. It's such a child. A straight walk on. See, some of the boats have got a capacity for 8 people, but they're sending through like 2 and 3 people. That's not good for operations when you're sending around empty boats when it's already a pretty long queue. I've been absolutely waterboarded. Never again. It's time for some food, and we've chosen Pizza Moon as our place to eat our dinner today, because I want a trip to Vesuvio Pizza, which is very, very spicy with peppers, Caribbean chili, and a lot more.
Please join the table line in the left hallway.
Make sure you've got some phone battery. It's QR codes at the tables time. $20. That's not too bad. That's a pretty hefty oven-baked pizza. That is good pizza. Pizza Moon, that was some good food. Now, we have one of our Pass Pluses to get through. You can only use that on Minecart and Ministry. So because Minecart is closed, it looks like we're going to be doing Ministry again. I do love the little interactive one bit everyone's interacting with. That one had like all steam coming out of it. It looked really cool. So the queue is currently 150. Let's see how quick we get through this time. Okay, so second run through, different seat, a little bit better. The ride system, very jolty. It's doing stuff that I've never experienced before, but it's very, very jolty. Like, if you've got back trouble or anything like that, I urge on the side of caution towards going on that ride, because it's very jolty, it's very all over the place, it's kind of bobbly, it's doing things that normal dark ride sort of systems don't usually do. Monsters is the best dark ride here. Speaking of which, I think we're going to do that now. I do love Epic Universe. I really, really do. I'm going to put this in my full-length review. I just think some bits are a little bit unfinished. Like the sight lines for me was an issue that I mentioned in the previous video. There's a lot of land down by Stardust, which is obviously for expansion. It just feels as though, I wouldn't say it's rushed, because this is very much a finished product, other than obviously the technical hiccups that they're having. But yeah, it's a very small park. It just doesn't feel finished. It doesn't feel rushed. It just doesn't feel finished. And they need a lot more attractions. It's a park that you can do very, very quickly on a quieter day. It's a lovely accompaniment to the Universal range of theme parks. I don't think it's the strongest park. I don't think it's the best park. I think it's been very overhyped in that regard, but it's a very beautiful park, and some of the rides here are some of the best of its kind. Like Stardust for me is my favourite coaster in Orlando now. It's got that high quality caliber ride, but it just needs a little bit more. Just getting into my favourite land. I'll see you in a second. This land could have no attractions in it and it'd still be my favourite. I swear. I'm just seeking shade. I'm just seeking some shade. I'll be with you in a second. I'll be with you in a second.
Need a steak?
I do need a steak. The werewolf has been down for so long. I don't know what's wrong with it. It is a real shame. But this thing is eating up crowds. I haven't seen it on longer than 20 minutes all day. It's 15 currently. Right, Victoria, let's show everybody how a dark ride's really done. Now, Monsters Unchained does have screens, but they're blended in perfectly with so much physical set that you can't distinguish like what's real and what's the set. And unfortunately, it's still screen in Ministry. Now, yesterday we were speaking to one of the guys who made this. Yeah, that was crazy. And he was saying there's still some effects that are yet to be working. Like, they could have fixed them by now, who knows, but we'll find out. But he said there's a lot of effects that are still, ready to be implemented, that add more to the storytelling aspect that I had a problem with on the first time that I rode it. So it'll be cool to see if anything's been fixed. If not, then it doesn't matter. It's still pretty good.
My job is to get you through this experiment in one piece. Welcome. Please come in. Is that everyone? Show them. And what's that? Look at us. Friends.
Frankie's broken. Frankie is dead.
There's nothing to be afraid of.
Oh, Frankie. Having a bad day? Zip pockets for the win. Zip pockets for the win. That's crazy, like half the effects weren't working, even with Frankenstein, even on the ride, like Dracula wasn't there, some of the projections were a little bit wonky, there were some bits that weren't working, some effects and physical props that weren't going around, and it's still better than Ministry. That's crazy, because there was enough to see. You're immersed in that environment. If something goes wrong on Ministry, that's a whole screen out, that wouldn't be very immersive at all, whereas this, you're still in your immersive physical environment. So yeah, it's a good job that's technical rehearsals. I mean, there was a lot down on that, but I imagine opening day, boom, ready to go, ready to rock and roll. Well, we were going to fast track Stardust. I got it right here in my hand. Well, it was on 25 minutes, so yeah, it's not worth using a fast pass when literally all this was like absolutely rammed when we came the first time. There's so many vloggers here, so I just want to say, if anyone is watching this one, just thanks for watching mine and stopping by. I tried to make it a little different, but it's quite difficult sometimes with certain parks and certain things to do, and I mean, just appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So it said 25 minutes for Stardust, and that 25 turned into walk on. So we did one ride on the yellow track and one ride on the green track. Now the yellow track is much smoother. Like if you want a more intense ride, go on the green side. And that's because Mac came along not long ago and pretty much like sanded down like the yellow side to make it nice and smooth, which it is much smoother, but the green side much more intense. But I think they're coming to smooth it on out as well. But that's incredible. That celestial spin, that's the best interaction on any roller coaster in the world, and that's not even a competition, that's just fact. Incredible. The fire's working. It's the first time I've seen it. Stardust Racers has made my inner thrill seeker smile, and then Wing Gliders is going to make my inner child smile. I love it. I think it's such a good coaster. Right, well, someone kicked my inner child in the head and stomped on it multiple times because Wing Gliders is down. So we're going to go on Mario, which is the only ride open in Super Mario Land and Donkey Kong Country. But it's still a good ride. I just got to lift up the headset and get rid of the AR. Why'd they put that on there? It's a beautiful ride without it. Boo! A 100 minutes! Let's see what good this does. It's gone up to 130 now. Thank you. Cheers, thank you. So cool. Oh, we're going a completely different way. It's awfully quiet down here for a 130-minute queue. And we still get to see some theming.
Willing to separate from your team, you may use the single rider line found at the entrance of the castle.
This is a long express pass. It's 20 minutes shorter than Ministry, but Ministry were on the ride already. We've waited 10 minutes. Not sure how far this is away from the station. Because we went single riders last time, we got straight on. It's still going! Longest express pass ever! But this is more than okay with me, because this is so cool. We missed all this in single rider. We didn't see a damn thing in single rider.
This augmented reality ride simulates the action of a high-speed adventure and includes sudden and dramatic acceleration.
Right, time to pick up our headsets. No way! We didn't see none of this! It still keeps going. It still keeps going. This is awesome. This is so cool. We're going down. It's the double chin by Hilton. It only comes out in America. It only doesn't just eat fast food like for a month. 23 minutes this has taken. 23 minutes. Strap on. I mean strap in. I don't know if you're going to be able to see this. No, probably not. I mean, you might be able to. I'll just give you a look inside the AR. We've got 138. I don't think that's a very good score, but I beat Mark, so I'm happy. We're warping. The exit's better than the entrance. So much fun, so much fun. Right, Wing Gliders is back open. Cross fingers, it is still open when we get to the other side of the park. We're spending you wisely. Wing Gliders as a little hidden gem. It really is. It's so much fun. Punchy launches, animatronics, great fun. Love it. And that brings day 2 at Epic Universe to a lovely conclusion. Shame that Curse of Werewolf is closed. Shame that Minecraft Madness is closed. But we managed to smash out a lot today thanks to some sneaky express passes. I've been Sean Evans. You've been watching Liftles and Thrills. Stay tuned for the next Epic Universe video. That's because that is when all this officially opens to the public. And we got some express passes for that too. So I want to compare just to see how well those passes will do on the parks. Arguably busiest ever day. My words came out really slowly then, so I'll see you in the next one. Bye.